away from. He cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Brad.
Welcome on the right side. The shot on the goal.
Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome to UPSL Premier League soccer action tonight from the Arizona Division. Presented to you by Veteran Media. My name is John Reno. We have division rivals going at it tonight. FC Arizona hosting SC Union Maricopa, the Raiders, and the Raiders looking to pillage and plunder from the FC Arizona home field this evening. Both teams coming into this match in third and fourth place, right behind one another on the table. And with a victory by either team tonight could potentially put them into second place on the table, depending upon the outcome of their match with Coronado. But there you see the team comparison. These teams last faced each other back on April 28th, and FC Arizona came away with a victory 2-1 at that time. So the Raiders will be looking for some revenge tonight. And this match is coming to you live from Westwood High School in Mesa, Arizona. It's a hot one right now. Temperature at game time is supposed to be around 103 degrees, a blistering 103 degrees, but clouds are supposed to come in, which will cool things off just a tad, but that means the temperatures will still be in the high 90s. So some heated conditions for the players to play in this evening. There you take a look at the table there. Arizona Arsenal in first place with 20 points. The Coronado Athletic in second place at 16. And as I said, victory by FC Arizona or SC Union Maricopa could move them further up here this evening. And we are moments away from getting this match started. Of course, FC Arizona, no strangers to the UPSL. They've been around for a little while. They made the national tournament a couple times back in the fall of 2021 and the fall of 2020. And they are looking to get back there again this year, of course. Looks like we are just still several minutes away from kickoff, so we're just going to step away for a moment and come back to you once we see the players and the referees walk onto the field. Okay, we're about to get the pre-match festivities underway here. The players are walking out. We'll have our national anthem and we'll get this show on the road for you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem.
And there's the anthem, and pleasantries are being exchanged, and we'll get this underway shortly. Again, a pivotal matchup here in the Arizona Division, the UPSL Premier Soccer League. Of course, these players playing in Arizona, they're used to the heat as much as you can be. But 103 degrees is a tough temperature to deal with. Now the captains have last-minute instructions from the referee. And we're about to get underway. So Maricopa, the visitors will be wearing the light blue. And FC Arizona will be in the dark jerseys going from left to right here to start the half. Maricopa going from right to left. Teams are in their last-minute huddles. Again, important matchup here this evening. Pending the outcome of other matches, a chance for perhaps either team with a victory tonight to move into second place. So the Raiders are last to take the field here. Everybody's ready. Center ref is ready. The team's ready, and we're underway. The was actually Arizona going from right to left here. Maricopa with the ball stolen near midfield. Slot pass attempt was intercepted out midfield as Maricopa. Maricopa. Raiders down that sideline. And ball out of play on the far touch. It'll be throw here for Arizona. Raiders now. Around midfield, they'll draw it back. Pass through, give and go along the near side. Through two men. Pass attempt battered around a little bit. Now winds away on the sideline. And ball through. Here's a chance. And shot and save. And had to pick the rebound out of the air. Just a couple of minutes into this matchup here in the third minute. Pass across the middle, intercepted. Try back to the keeper. Keeper has to come out. He blasts it up front, but it's sent back in. Once more, they're going to have to drop it back to the goalkeeper a little nonchalantly there. He had it slide out and kick it away. A little too lackadaisical with the ball there. Could have been costly. And ball's out, be thrown here for Arizona. Ball into the corner. So now goal kick. Arizona coming away from the far sideline. Pass in the middle was taken away by the Raiders. Booted up in the air. Now sent forward, but once more taken by Arizona. Now they'll try on the left wing. There's a little scrum for it near center field, and Raiders coming away with it. And they're dispossessed. Arizona trying to come through the middle was fouled. This will be a free kick at the center circle for Arizona. I'll send it over on the far side. Pass down along the touch. And not able to come away with it. But now they do, as the Raiders trying to turn. Arizona coming up. They'll build from the back here now, bring it upfield, looking, passing. The ball is going to go out of play for Arizona throw. Now across midfield on that far side, pass down. A little too far. It's going to go out of play for a goal kick. Seven minutes in, no score. Teams are basically feeling each other out still at this point. The Raiders trying to avenge a 2-1 loss earlier this season on their home team. That they'd like to return the favor this evening. It's a foul given, so they'll turn it over to the Raiders. And we get a stoppage. Results in a free kick for Arizona now across midfield. And drawing back some pressure from the visitors. There's a steal. Now coming forward. Gets by one man, tries to get by another, has a man alongside with him. Had to go back and get it. It's going to take a shot, dive. It's going to go wide to the right side. We'll take another look. He unfortunately had to go back and get it, and when he did so, really his only play was try to put it towards the net and send it wide, pushed it wide. Back to live action. And ball presumably out of play. The Arizona pent in the way. And ball in. Maricopa has it past midfield along the far touch. Bit of an errant pass. Arizona takes over. Down that side, it's going to go out, and it's going to be throw here for Arizona. So ball in, flicked up in the air. Arizona's going to have to go back and retrieve it. There's the ball, and it's going to be too far for everyone, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. Ball batted back towards the goal and then sent away by the defense. Maricopa past midfield. 3-on-3 break. Nice slide of ball out of the nice play by the keeper to come out and poke that away. Chance for the visitors. Arizona will switch up. They'll come over on along the near touch, streaming down, trying to run past his man. Foot race. But shielded off quite nicely. And the goalkeeper for the Raiders will clear. But Arizona has it near midfield. They'll try the other side now. And now they'll reset. Certainly been a bit of back and forth play here early. No team with a real advantage yet, though it's still early. 11 minutes in, there's a lob in to the 18s, handled easily by the Arizona keeper. And ball goes out of play here along the near touch. Should be throw in. Long throw, giving chase. But getting to it is the Raiders. Now they have to get rid of it. They got 2 men in the box there, but finally turns and gets rid of it nicely. Now here comes the Raiders, sending it down that far side. And the ball's going to get poked out of play beyond the goal line, the end line. It looks like we're going to set up for our first corner of the match. It'll be on the far side. It'll be a right-footed swing. And outside in. Ball in, and keeper runs up and jumps up and gets that one nicely. So the goalkeeper trying to push it ahead, and Nico White looks like, but intercepted by the Raiders. Now sent in, giving chase in the corner on the near side, centers it. And grabbed by the Arizona keeper. So Maricopa having a couple chances now in the last minute or so. There's a chance for the Raiders now. String in the middle. Turns. Looks for a man. There's a shot and high and above the top bar. So Maricopa starting to assert themselves a little bit, getting a couple chances here in the last couple minutes, but not able to get a shot on frame. So approaching the first 15 of the first half. No score. And a hot evening in Mesa, Arizona. So the Raiders showing a little bit of pressure. And Arizona having to pass some way out of trouble here, and they do. They're at midfield. But again, have to drop it back due to nice pressure from the visitors. out across midfield, and there's a bit of a collision there, and Maricopa player goes down hard. Send ref over to take a look at him. But they were crossing. We'll see it again. Here's see that they're crossing in the middle and just looks like number 10 there for Arizona. Stuck that foot out. So referee is having a little chat with him about that, and we'll get underway. So free kick for Maricopa. And long ball in is going to be taken by the back line. They'll send it back to the keeper. Man, there's a way to get rid of it quickly, and nice hustle by the Raiders. So there's a little discussion on whose throw it should be here. But it's going to be Arizona's. And big throw up towards midfield. And there's a chase for it, and it's going to be poked ahead. Goalkeeper way out of the net and blast that one away. All the way down. And looks like it's an offside on that play. So we're waiting to get underway here. Yeah, I'm not sure what the delay is, but all right, now we're back to live play. Arizona working their way in. And shot taking is going to be scooped up by the keeper. And we're going to have a throw in for Arizona deep in their territory. And another big throw forward. And Raiders are going to come away with it. And threatening here, but pass gets turned away. Arizona still in possession here on the far side. They sent it in long. comes Arizona with a chance of shot from distance, and it's going to go wide to the left side. So goal kick for the Raiders. And the kick is short of midfield and sent forward and pushed from behind by the Raider player. And a good display of sportsmanship helps him up. And we have a Raiders player down. As I said, it's 103 degrees out of here, so they're going to take this time to take a little hydration break. But 0-0 is our score here in the 23rd minute. You're watching UPSL Premier League Soccer live from Mesa, Arizona, presented to you by Veteran Media. On a warm late spring evening here in Mesa. See some of the fans. Hello, fans. And again, as we mentioned earlier, chance for both teams to perhaps move up the table here, as they both currently sit in third and fourth place. And the water break is over. The players are returning to the field. So I'm going to get things back underway. It'll be a throw in here for or rather free kick here along the near touch. So about to get things underway here. The drop ball. Arizona. Try to send in, but nobody there. Goalkeeper's going to scoop it up. And big swing past midfield. It's going to hit the turf, giving chases. The Raiders. Pass in, it goes out on the near side. So here's a chance for the Raiders. So they'll get a throw in deep in the defensive third of Arizona. Ball in, headed forward. And head forward again by Arizona. But Maricopa going to keep it in. They set it down that near side, giving chase in the corner. And nice play there by the Arizona player, defender, to shield off the forward there for goal kick for Arizona. So ball's up the middle, stolen by the Raiders. Here they come. And dispossessed. Arizona comes the other way. Past midfield. Too long of a pass, though. They'll just drop it back. And the Raiders will set up from there. A little bit of pressure from the Arizona forward. Now the Raiders alongside it. Near side, sending a long pass. And Arizona able to dispossess. And we get a whistle. They'll back it up. It'll be a free kick. Arizona quickly puts it in play. Now across midfield on the far side. And ball in's going to go drift down. And they'll bring it back. Perhaps an offside call, but free kick. Maricopa sends it away. And that ball's going to go out of play on the far side. This will be another throw in for the visitors. Raiders looking to avenge a loss earlier this season to FC Arizona. As they keep the ball in, and there's a chance that poked away by Arizona. Now at midfield, there's a battle for it. Player down and fouls called. So the Raiders turn it over. Play will go the other way. All right, so free kick right at midfield here for Arizona. Past the 29 minutes, still looking for our first goal of the evening. The Raiders looking to clear, try to push up to midfield. I'll try to cross midfield and down. So we get another foul. This is going to warrant a yellow. So yellow card on Arizona, first yellow of the match. And so ball in. And there's a steal and a shot attempt towards the goal, but it's going to be grabbed. Arizona looking to break out. Along that far touch, cross midfield now is Arizona. And they'll switch up, they'll try. The left side here is stolen and sent back in. And overstepped it was the keeper, but Arizona tries a shot, it's going wide. So close call there. And so ball in. Raiders trying to come out and they get fouled. Ball gets that back in, taken by Arizona. There's a long pass. Doesn't find anybody. It's going to trickle down to the keeper. So past the 31-minute mark here. Still no score in this Arizona division matchup here in the UPSL Premier Soccer League. Here's a chance for the Raiders now. They're at the top of the box, going to take a shot, and is deflected a little bit, so it made the save a little bit easier for the keeper. And now the Raiders trying to come down here now along the far side, outside the 18, pass in, shot, and that's going to go wide, but just to be sure, diving stop. In Arizona, bring it out. Pass midfield, no one there for Arizona, so Raiders will send it right back in. Poked away now. Arizona takes control, pass midfield. Pass along the near touch, intercepted by the defense. So throw in here in front of the tent for the Raiders. And now sent in by Arizona. The Raiders have to go back and retrieve it. A long pass attempt. It's going to come away here by the Raiders. There's a chance. It's going to be a shot, an attempted shot. The closing quickly was Arizona. And there's finally get a shot and nice grab there by the Arizona keeper. We'll take another look. You see right there in traffic, does get a shot off as he falls down, and good hands by the Arizona keeper. And ball comes back in him again. He's going to have to clear it again. And that's going to go out of play on the near touch. So throw in for the Raiders. They're starting to apply some pressure here in the last couple of minutes. Match has been a little bit back and forth. No team has really established dominance over the other. It's been an evenly played match so far. And that was a quick throw in by Arizona. Midfield's going to go out of play. And Raiders want to hurry up and get this ball back in, but the referee is going to back him up. Says, "What are you doing?" So they pass it back, and they'll reset here. Now here's pressure by Arizona. And now they'll drop it back to the keeper, but giving chase is the Raiders, forcing the issue. Now they get with a takeaway now. Now running forward in the corner, getting to it. Trying to make the turn, but can't. Still in control, though. And passes. Batted away and taken now by Arizona. They send it up fast and forward. And there's a flag up for offside. That'll be thrown to midfield. And long pass finds nobody. It's going to go out for goal kick for Arizona. About 37 minutes in, still no score. But the Raiders, in the past couple of minutes, a couple opportunities, but not able to cash in as of yet. A long pass up at midfield is batted back in by the Raiders. The Raiders moving down to midfield. Has a man on the left wing, gets it over to him. Now in the corner, tries to center it. Goes behind the man. Now long attempt in, goes wide and out for goal kick. Now Raiders make it a little difficult for FC Arizona to break it out. Now they're midfield, trying to get across, and they do. On the far side, goes out for a throw. So FC Arizona still along that far side at midfield. Now they get it across. Now moving into the middle. Through ball attempt, and out comes the keeper to bat that one away. Nice play by the goalkeeper. But FC Arizona now with a chance here on the near side, inside the 18. Crossing attempt was batted away, deflected away, and out. So we're going to have a corner here for FC Arizona. Be a corner, either that or a deep throw here in the defensive third. It is a corner. Let's see what Arizona likes to do here. They send it in low into the box. And grabbed by the keeper. He's looking to get it out in a hurry, and he does. Sends it forward. Now the Raiders have that ball go out, so they'll get a throw at midfield. And there's a foul. Foul on Arizona. So there's a chance here for Arizona, the Raiders to do some damage here. Foul occurred right outside the 18. On the far side. So a dangerous situation here for Arizona. They'll set up, looks like a three-man wall from our vantage point. And hits the wall, and it's going to be cleared away by Arizona. And now the Raiders players have to go underneath the grandstand there to try and retrieve the ball. Let's just hope he doesn't get stuck in there. Everything's fine. So the Raiders get a throw, big throw down the line. And pass attempt was blocked nicely there by Arizona. Now Arizona trying to counter. Now here they come, but the Raiders are back there to break that up, but only momentarily as Arizona still maintains control now along the near touch. Shot towards the goal. And able to get to it first was the Raiders goalkeeper. So here come the Raiders. Looking to score one here before the half. It's getting late in the half. And there was a shot directed to the goal, goes a little bit wide. And Arizona will bring it out. Down the near line. And trying to get to it first and wind it up on the mat was Arizona player. Hard play, but no foul. And now the Raiders past midfield. They feed it over to the far side, streaming down, looking for someone to pass to. As deflected up the air, it's going to be taken by the home team. And along that near side, nice back pass here. But still, Raiders hindering their progress, so they have to drop it back a little bit. Now they'll switch it over. They'll try the far side. Getting towards the 44th minute mark here in this first half. Clearing attempt is stolen. Here comes Arizona, and they're turned away. They get it back and sent towards the goal, and we get a whistle. And we're going to get another yellow card. This one on the visitors on Maricopa. So here's a late half opportunity for Arizona to do some damage. A goal right before the half would be huge here. So they're going to set it up about 8 yards or so outside of the box. Around the middle of the field now, Raiders pointing all different directions. They're trying to set up how they want to be for this play. Four-man wall. That's what we're looking at for Arizona. Referee gets them in order and then backs away. Shot over. And shot back in and been volleyed up in the air by the defense. And it looks like the ball is going to go out of play on the near side. Tense in the way there. But Arizona gets it in quickly. Here comes Arizona now, still with a chance. And the Raiders are going to let that go out here for a goal kick. So looks like we're in stoppage time by our clock here. We'll keep it to the whistle's blown. And set long, but nobody's there for the Raiders. So maybe a chance for one more rush here for the home team. Hesitates bringing up now. He puts a little charge and stepping goes past midfield. Now here's a chance and sliding out to grab that ball. Nice play by the keeper. And strong 50-50 ball. Hits the turf, and here's a chance for the Raiders. Chests it to himself, going into the corner. Centers it. Clear but not out. Here's still in play here, and there's a chance at what we got a whistle here. So we're going to get a throw here in the deep in the defensive third of Arizona. Ball in and cleared out, hard clear by Arizona. So they'll do this again. And so boot in, batted up in the air by the defense. Going to go out of play. So we're going to throw here on the other side for the Raiders as they try to see if they can get one on the board here before the end of the half. Ball in the box headed out. Still trying to clear and out again. But this time they're going to turn it over to Arizona. So Arizona were able to withstand that last bit of pressure here from the Raiders. But the ball is stolen, so Raiders with perhaps one last gasp, it's taken away from them. A long kick headed up by Raiders. Taken and dispossessed nicely by the defense. And that is the whistle here. That's your halftime, folks. So we're going to end this first 45 a 0-0 scoreless draw so far. FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa Raiders here in the blistering heat as the sun starts to set in Mesa, Arizona. Evenly played match here in the first half. We're going to break away here for a moment. So don't go away for the second half, folks. You're watching UPSL Premier League Soccer presented to you by Veteran Media. We'll be back for the second half. Don't go away. back, soccer fans, to the second half of this UPSL Premier League Soccer Arizona Division matchup. My name is John Reno, and we have a good one going for you right now. FC Arizona hosting SC Union Maricopa Raiders. 0-0 at the half. Been an evenly played match so far, with both teams getting a couple scoring chances. No team really dominating their will on the other. It's been an evenly played match. And kind of watching this progress, kind of get the feeling that if whoever can break through first and score that first goal, it might hold up. So we'll see. We'll see how the second half plays out. It was a hot one to start, 103 degrees at match time, but now the sun's down, so hopefully that's cooled things off a few degrees for the players on the field, but conditions are still going to be in the 90s, high 90s as we go on into the evening. The players are taking the field. So important matchup for both teams. They're in third and fourth place in the Arizona division. FC Arizona, so far this season for them, it's kind of been feast or famine. 5 wins, 4 losses, no draws. And the Raiders, they're at 4-1-1, a draw sandwiched in between 4 wins and 4 losses. So 2 evenly matched teams coming in. And tonight, whoever can perhaps come away with a victory can move up that table and maybe claim second place depending upon the outcome of the other matches. I know the Coronado's ahead of them. So opportunity for either team with a victory tonight to move up the table as we get late in the regular season. And we're about to get back underway again here to start the second half. The visiting Raiders in the light blue, they're going to be going from right to left this half for you. And the home team, FC Arizona, in the dark speckled jerseys, they're going from left to right. And Maricopa will get the proceedings underway here for the second half in what should be an exciting finish. So Maricopa trying to pass it out, and it's going to be intercepted and taken by Arizona. They'll drop it back past midfield, and they'll reset. Now ball forward, past midfield, sent down the line, and scooped up by the keeper. And he's got a man right on me who's going to roll it forward, but kind of faded. Now he's going to kick it away. Big boot. Past midfield, 50-50 ball headed forward, but to an Arizona player. And they'll reset now. Couple Raiders there, showing a little bit of pressure. Now they'll switch up, go over the far side. They'll try and come up that way. Long ball attempt down that far side, chest forward. On the ball is Arizona. Now trying to work his way in the middle, pass it into the 18, and it's going to be kicked out. But Arizona's going to maintain control. Now on that far side, trying to work their way in. Turning around, trying to go into the 18 and shielded away nicely and dispossessed by the defense. Good play by the Raiders. And trying to break out on that far side. And now here comes the Raiders. That midfielder's pass down the center. And ball comes out. And shot towards the goal, and once again a diving stop here. And it looks like he hurt himself maybe a bit on that play. Going for the ball, we'll take another look. You see the shot, not a hard one, but just maybe landed awkwardly on that shoulder perhaps. Center ref's going to take a look. So it definitely looks like a shoulder. Trying to work out the pain, work through the pain here. Trying to get that thing loose. Yeah, it looks like he's in a good bit of discomfort right now. And they're just looking to see if maybe he can continue. He might need to come out here. So he's trying to get some circulation, get some feeling back in that arm as well, but looks like he's going to stay in. Still working on that arm and shoulder. If I was Arizona, I'd try and test him again as soon as possible. Arizona in control. They'll reset here at midfield. Pass attempt was deflected a bit by the Raiders, but Arizona gets it back on that far side. Now the Raiders gaining possession. They're trying to come away. I'll pass down the near touch. And ball's going to be stolen here by Arizona. Here's a chance for Arizona. And just a little too far, goes out for a throw for the visitors. So ball just a little too hard there. And now here's pressure by Arizona. But the Pirates able to handle it. Or the Raiders, rather. Pirates, Raiders are kind of related, right? And now Arizona's coming. There's a bump there. Off the ball. Here's a... Let's see what happens here. They're showing the spot where it happened. And Maricopa, they don't like that call, but what we're going to have here is a free kick. It's kind of hard to tell with the color there in the American end zone in the football field, but it looks like that ball is just outside the 18. So here's a real good chance for Arizona. Ball goes through, and it's going to be cleared out by the Raiders. And they'll carry the ball out, charging past midfield now. Having to pull up, turns, looks, passes in the middle. Keeper comes out, and he's able to grab it away from a charging Raider player. And pass it intercepted by the Raiders. Now here along the near side, working his way, trying to work his way in, and push down. And I was going to go on excuse me bumps as soon as he touched him and put his arms up, but he knew he did get a push from behind as we take another look. Yeah, put his arms up like, excuse me, that wasn't me, I didn't do it. Now, looks like maybe he got a cramp going on here. Important to stay hydrated, especially when playing in this heat, to keep those cramps away. And he's being helped up. Looks like he'll be all right. So here's the situation. Penalty is called. for the Raiders. Golden opportunity here to take the lead here early in the first half, or second half rather. We've passed the 52nd minute. And there's the shot. And score, goal, penalty converted. The Raiders take the lead here, 1-0 on a penalty kick. So the Union Maricopa Raiders take advantage of this opportunity. They finally break through, and we get a goal here, first goal of the match, as we'll take another look at it. He just dove the other way, guessed wrong. So easily converted. And that was Hernandez Vega Jr. with the goal for Maricopa. And so they have the lead for now. And the Raiders with a free kick, send it in deep now. Pass over to the far sides. Going to be taken out and cleared away, but not out, as here come the Raiders applying pressure once more. Perhaps smelling blood in the water a little bit here. There's a shot from distance and a save. So we'll see response time for Arizona. We'll see what they do here. As they still have yet to test the Raiders keeper, who got injured making a play just a few minutes ago, hurting that shoulder and arm. And they haven't been able to test him since that time. Now would be a good time. Now, here comes Arizona on the far side, slowly bringing up. Now, long pass, deflected it up. And we get a whistle here. It's a foul given. We're going to be a free kick here for Maricopa. Around center circle. Big boot in. And deflected forward, and defense able to stand up there and get away with it. Arizona past midfield. And pressure by the Raiders causing retreat, trying to come back around again. And we're going to get another foul. So you can see the momentum starting to swing a little bit here towards the Raiders side, folks. After that penalty kick goal, a huge goal for them. And they are looking for more. And there's a chip in, headed out. And sent back to the defense. Now they'll boot it long past midfield, but it's going to be headed forward by the Raiders and headed forward once more. Now at midfield, Maricopa on the move again. Kind of coming down the middle. Then it's pass over the far side along that far touch. Looking for someone to pass to. Drops it off here. Nice pass. There's going to be a shot, and it's going to be high above the top bar. So a shot from distance, not on frame. But again, you're starting to see maybe Maricopa starting to get the advantage here. As here they come once more. This time on the near side. Looking for Vega. Vega, the goal scorer. And we're going to get a foul. We do get a stoppage here away from our vantage point, it looks like. So you're watching UPSL Premier League Soccer Arizona Division. The good one brewing here, folks. FC Arizona hosting SC Union Maricopa Raiders. And just moments ago, the Raiders take a 1-0 lead on a penalty kick. And Arizona needing a win here to perhaps move up the table there. It's a situation we have a player that doesn't look good hobbling off now. That happened away from our camera, so we didn't exactly see what happened, but hopefully that young man is going to be okay. But the way he's being assisted off the field doesn't look too good. Definitely looks like a leg or ankle or knee. Hopefully it's nothing serious. So they'll surely have someone replace him. So this little break gives Arizona a chance to get a little bit of a breather here and regroup. They just kind of see, just kind of pulls up there. So didn't quite catch that at first, but so we'll get back underway here momentarily. All right, so drop ball to Arizona. They'll build from the back here. Needing a goal. Plenty of time, though. The ball kind of gets away from him a little bit, but he's along that near touch. His pass is intercepted by Maricopa, and there's a push down from behind and be foul. So ball will go the other way. The Raiders will have a free kick. Have to be feeling pretty good with the way they've come out here in this second half. As you can say, they've kind of had the advantage here so far. And as we said earlier, whoever might score first, the way this match is being played, that one goal could hold up. We'll see if that is the case now that the Raiders have a lead. But plenty of soccer, plenty of time left on that clock. Now ball's going to trickle back to the keeper. Pressure by Arizona. He gets it away. Raiders trying to bring it out. There is a pass down along the side, near side, but it's going to be out of play. Still be a throw in here for the Raiders. And we're getting a substitution here. And number 14's coming in. And big throw down that side. They're fighting for it. Still on that near touch now. Arizona comes away with it. Ball forward past midfield. And we get a Raider down on the turf here. Looks like the flag was up, so looks like ahead of the play we had an offside. Getting ready to pass the 63rd minute, and he's just going to give it to his keeper. He's going to let the keeper take it. They'll switch it over to the far side. Big ball forward past midfield. Winds up at the foot of the Arizona player. They'll drop it back. Now ball forward. But the defense, the back line is there for the Raiders. Now looking to bring it up, leading 1-0 in the second half past midfield on that far side. Out down the middle, draws a crowd. Now ball in. Down that side, giving chase. Number 47 along that far touch. Turns, brings it in, passes it off. There's going to be a shot attempt from distance. And the keeper is there for Arizona to fall on it. Take another look. He had a little bit of space in front of him, so he just elected to take the shot, even though it was from way out. But now back to live play. We're going to get, looks like we're going to get a throw here for Arizona at the near touchline. And we get another substitution. Number 9 is coming in. So the Raiders making a couple changes here in the 64th minute after grabbing the 1-0 lead. Now in the corners, Arizona chips in front and it's behind the goal. So the goalkeeper looks like his shoulder is doing okay. And still Arizona not really able to test it yet since that time. And we're going to get a throw in here along the far touch. And foul given. Going to turn it over to Arizona. Arizona looking for an equalizer. Offense has been a little bit quiet here in the second half. Long ball into the 18. And goes out. Take another look here. See a little frustration on that attempt there for Arizona as we get goal kick for the Raiders. Raiders sending it deep now at midfield. Headed in by Arizona, but it's going to be brought out by the Raiders along the near touch now. Looking for a man in space here. On that near touch, there's a little scrum for it, and ball goes past the touchline. We'll see who is going to maintain it here. Looks like maybe perhaps, it looks like they're having a little bit of the discussion, the AR and the center ref, over whose ball it is, and it's going to be awarded to Arizona. So be a throw in. And that one's going to go out of play as well. And now back to live action here. Here's a shot in, or pass in rather. And the keeper able to pick it up. He falls to the ground. Looks like he's okay. Boots it forward. And that's going to go out. It's not a very good clear kick all forward there by the keeper. Is going to give a throw in to Arizona here at midfield as we're getting Close to the 68th minute mark here. And the home team, the FC Arizona, find themselves down by a goal. Thanks to a penalty kick. Number 7 Vega for the Raiders. Now, pass attempt at midfield was batted back in, but the Raiders still in control on the far side. Now charging forward, has the man on the wing. He runs it down. Can he get to it? He's able to get to it before it crosses the touchline. Now pass along up the touchline. Now he draws the crowd. He's got 2 men on him, trying to turn around the corner. He's dispossessed nicely. Good play by the Arizona defenseman, and going to earn a touchdown as the clearing attempt goes off the Raiders player. And it looks like we got a little pause here. We might have another substitution, or perhaps another man down. It's going to be a substitution, so Arizona making a couple changes as they send in a couple pairs of fresh legs. It is a hot one, folks. We're about at the 70th minute, so at that 70th minute mark, so we'll see how Arizona can respond here as time is going to start becoming a factor for them. Being down a goal, it's only one goal. And we're going to get a foul. Free kick for Maricopa. They're going to draw it back and reset. Pressure from Arizona. They'll switch it over the near side. Trying to pass their way out. It's the Raiders. Long pass through midfield. It's going to trickle through to the keeper. He'll pick it up. And he'll just dish it off to his defenseman on the far side. Now here comes Arizona coming up. Got a man on him. Loses it momentarily, but gets it back. Now across midfield along the far side, coming down. Still has possession on the far side now. Passing in the middle. And the Raiders are going to come away with it. Here's a long ball attempt. And it's going to go through to the keeper. And now here comes pressure by the Raiders, forcing the issue. Trying to make it tough for Arizona to break out. And the Raiders are going to come away with it. Now past midfield in the middle. Through ball is intercepted by Arizona. Now they're going to clear to midfield. On that far side, streaming down now, looking for a goal. They need a goal to tie. They're down by 1. And nice play by, his pass clearance goes right to Arizona player. Still in possession now. There's going to be a shot from distance, and it's going to hit, looks like it hit the top bar. And not the American goal. We'll see, get a second look here. It's a shot from distance. So corner. It's cleared out momentarily. Trying to bat it out of the air was Arizona, and the Raiders are going to come away with it. There are the Raiders. They'll turn the ball over. It'll be a free kick for Arizona. Arizona pushing it past midfield. Now down that far side. And we have a Raiders player down. Some action happened away from the camera there. Center ref will come and take a look. So the SC Union Maricopa Raiders nursing a 1-0 lead over FC Arizona. And looks like they might take this opportunity for a hydration break here, perhaps. You're watching UPSL Premier League soccer action presented by Vetter Media. Arizona Division on a hot late spring night in Mesa, Arizona at Westwood High School. The players are taking a well-deserved hydration break. "103 degrees at match time, but it's cooled off a little bit in the high 90s. An important match for both teams, an opportunity for both teams to move up that table as we're getting towards the end of the regular season, as they're jockeying for a position. Depending upon the outcome of other matches today, perhaps can find themselves in second place with a victory. Would be the Raiders if they hold on, or for FC Arizona if they can come back and tie and then pull ahead. Looks like the players are trickling back on the field here. Hydration break is over. Center ref having a little discussion with the Maricopa goalkeeper. And now he'll go over and talk to the Arizona player. So we're waiting for everyone to take their positions here. Maricopa looking to avenge a 2-1 loss earlier this season. Perhaps just 15 plus stoppage time away from doing just that over their division rival. And so when play resumes, we're going to get a free kick here for the Raiders. There's a big boot past midfield, ball headed forward. Here come the Raiders on the near touch line. Pulls around one player. He's going to get into the 18. He's got one man to beat. And it's played nicely. Nice defense by the Arizona player. But that's going to set up the Raiders for a corner here on the near side. So just like that after the hydration break, the Raiders with an opportunity. This will be a right-footed swing. Outside in, ball in. And ball headed up and out and forwarded once again by Arizona. But it's going to be kept in by the Raiders. That's in the middle, has some space. He's going to take a shot. It's going to hit a defenseman. Another shot. This one's going to sail high and over the top bar. So again, we see the Raiders in this second half. We've seen play favor them for most of this half. And it looks like we're making a goalkeeper switch here. Not sure of the reason why. Don't know if maybe perhaps an injury you don't know about, or just to give the team a lift, or it's the Arizona heat, but nonetheless, Arizona makes a change. Or perhaps they bring in this substitution so the goalkeeper can play a more offensive role, backup role as time marches on here, as it's starting to get late, as we are about to cross the 79th minute. Time running out on Arizona. So perhaps they'll maybe see him come up more and get maybe a little more involved in the Arizona attack. Now ball into the Maricopa keeper. He covers it. Dishes out on the far side. And long pass attempt was blocked and out of play. Going to be another throw in here. So the Raiders throwing on that near side. 3 Arizona players around there, so they're going to take the ball away. Now stops looking for a pass. He's got a player on him. He draws it back. Now moving in the middle. Pass in is taken away. And here come the Raiders. Pass charging past midfield. Looking for a man. He's going to chip it ahead. Through ball attempt is going to wind up here along the near touch. Works his way. He's around his man and kind of pulled him from behind a little bit. Nice play by the Arizona player, because he did partially get around him, but able to disrupt him enough just so he can't fully get around and get a play off or a shot off. So, and avoided the foul as well. But they are going to get a corner kick here. The Raiders with a corner on the far side. This will be a left-footed boot. So outside in, swing, ball in, and it's headed out by the defense nicely, but headed forward back by the Raiders. Now back and forth. Now there's a fight for it. Now the referee will blow the whistle. So a little too aggressive there on that play with the Raiders. So it'll be free kick for Arizona as we're past the 81st minute now. Time starting to get crunch time, folks, for Arizona. They need a goal to tie. And Maricopa hoping they can hang on here and take a win away from their division rivals on their home turf. Now here it comes. Charging forward is the Raiders. Draws the crowd, spins around, loses control, but teammates able to pick him up. A little bit of a heavy touch there, and it's going to be cleared away by Arizona, but now they're fighting for it. And Arizona going to come away with it, or they're going to call a foul here. So they'll back it up to the spot of foul and put it in play. Now past the 82nd minute. Arizona, have to say it, been a little outplayed here in the second half. But still have the opportunity to come away with some points if they can score just once. And stay ahead of their division rival, the Maricopa Raiders. All right, ball in for the Raiders, past midfield. Now pass on the near side. He's got 2 men to beat, stops, turns. Looking for someone. Pass is deflected. And trying to clear is Arizona now. They do pass midfield, ball forward ahead, off the head of a Raiders player, and they end up with it. And here they come the other way. Pass midfield, pass down the near touchline, trying to work her way around his man, dispossessed nicely here by the Arizona player. Now there's a long pass attempt right at midfield, sent forward by the Raiders. Now they're in control. They'll draw it back. They'll reset, milk that clock a little bit. As we're approaching the 84th minute, time certainly now becoming a factor for Arizona. They need a goal. They need one bad. And you just know the Raiders would love to find another one here and maybe put this one out of reach. There's a foul. As he tried to split the defense. Let's take another look. Defended by two players, and they impede him a little too aggressively. Now we get a bit of a delay here away from the play, perhaps an injured player. Oh, ball in. And we get another stoppage. So we're approaching the 85th minute. Arizona needs a goal. Cross midfield now. At center circle. Now dishes off to the near side. Sends it down the near touch. And it's taken away by the Raiders. Ball goes out. Throwing here for Maricopa. Big throw for Maricopa. Headed forward and headed back out. And the result of that play will be a throw here for Arizona right at midfield. We're going to throw deep here, and does. And the Raiders are going to come away with it once more. They're going to push it up ahead. And we get a whistle here. And we're going to get a yellow card for that action there. So a quick yellow issued. Now on the far side, Arizona past the 86th minute. Desperately needing a goal. And Maricopa trying to stave off the tide here because it's getting late. But hats off to Maricopa. They played extremely well second half. And thanks to a penalty kick, we're able to take the lead early in the second half. And as I mentioned, whoever scores first, this goal might hold up. And unless something happens here in the next several minutes, plus stoppage, it looks like that will be the case. Now Arizona retreating back to midfield. Watching that clock tick up, up, and up. They'll try to maneuver their way in and just give and go, just to not go as planned. And costly mistake there by Arizona as they're going to give a throw to Maricopa. And they're sending a ball in for that. Maricopa in no hurry, as they can see the time winding up, approaching that 90th minute here as we're about to cross minute number 88. And now perhaps we see a Arizona player run off camera to maybe track down that ball, knowing that Maricopa will take any liberties that they can to take some precious time off that clock. Now we're ready to get play back underway here. Big throw in by the Raiders. And booted forward and sent past midfield on the far side are the Raiders. Now moving in. Pass to the middle, a little give and go, and we get an offside call just ahead of the play. It was number 17 for the visitors. Past the 89th minute. There should be a little bit of stoppage time. We did have a hydration break, and we did have an injury timeout. But here comes Arizona threatening, moving into the box. Surrounded by 3 players. He's trying to pass it. And up at the top of the box, Arizona has it trying to maneuver himself to get a shot off, and it's go out of play wide for goal kick. So, play back underway. Arizona trying to apply some pressure here and win this ball back. They desperately need a goal here. They get a foul. So, Arizona's going to get a free kick. They'll set up for that. Presumably going to set it into the box and see if someone can get a head on it towards the goal and tie this match up. As it looks like we may be in stoppage time now by our clock. Of course, the official time is on the field, kept by the center ref. Because the boot-in is low, and it's going to be cleared out by the Raiders. Going to go out of play, though. And Arizona quickly get it back in. Flicks it up in the air, headed backwards. And they'll drop it back to the keeper. He has a man coming on him, and he tries to boot it out, and it's going to be intercepted. Now the Raiders with it. Trying to split the defense and taken down. And no foul. So they play on. So Arizona on the far side. Sends it down in deep. And the ball ends up on the near side and is forwarded to midfield where the Raiders have it. Trying to hold on to a 1-goal lead. There you see him trying to shield the players off nicely, take some time off that clock. And they'll switch it up and send it over to the far side. At midfield now is the Raiders. Now ball sent in deep. Here comes the Raiders. Drops it back. And here's a shot opportunity. And it's deflected out. Golden opportunity to put this one away for Maricopa. And not able to convert, so Arizona still has life. Ball out of play. Let's take another look at this one. As you see, set up beautifully. And just all alone in on the goalie. And it looks like that may have deflected off his leg. The goalkeeper's leg. And so now what we have here is we're going to have a throw in for the Raiders. As we are past 2 minutes. 2 minutes past our 90. And now Maricopa just looking to hang on. Now they push it down the far side, but Arizona wins the ball. They're going to send it to the keeper. They're going to need to bring it up in a hurry. There might be time for one more rush here for Arizona. They need a goal. Maricopa just needs to hang on. And so it'll be a throw in for the Raiders right at midfield. They toss it back. Arizona needs to win that ball back, but they lay off here, and there's a pass on the far side, and there's an attempt that's going to be way off the mark. And that may have been on purpose just to draw some more time off, but they're going to get another ball in quickly. But still, there cannot be much time remaining. Will this be the last chance for Arizona to find an equalizer? Big boot. But it's going to wind up to the Raiders. The Raiders are going to just push it back in. The Raiders just waiting for that final whistle here. Here come Arizona. Long pass attempt. In the middle. Into the box. Deflected up in the air. Arizona still in control on that far side. Send it back in the box once more. And the keeper out there to grab it. Nice play by the keeper. Good hands there to come out there and grab it. And to preserve this lead. Now he's going to send this thing long as far as he can, I'm sure. Big boot. And it's going to wind up out of play, and it's going to go to Arizona. As we're past the 4-minute mark, and is that the whistle? That is it. That's your final, folks. So that one goal does hold up. So Maricopa Raiders come in to Mesa, Arizona, the home field for FC Arizona, and take the win 1-0 in what was a thrilling match. A brilliant second half by Maricopa, and they're going to walk away the victors tonight. There's a well-fought match, even match, with it being decided by a penalty kick early in the second half by number 7, Hernandez Vega Jr. So that is your final, folks. SC Union, Maricopa Raiders, 1-0. We can take a look at the highlights. And here you go, the play that's going to set up the penalty. He was obviously in front of him, pushed from behind. He pled his case. And there you see number 7 putting it home for his team. And this goal holds up. And that is your final 1-0 SC Union Maricopa Raiders over FC Arizona. And FC Arizona just tried late to try and tie it up and just could not, as you see there. One of their best chances in the second half. And again, ball off the top bar. Just fiercely trying to find something here to tie this up. Just not able to. And then here late in the match, Raiders could have definitely put this away for good, but you see they come away. But nonetheless, the one goal holds up. So congratulations to Maricopa. They take the victory 1-0 tonight. And I think that's going to do it for us tonight, folks. We appreciate you watching and tuning in to UPSL Premier League Soccer. You watched Arizona Division action here, FC Arizona and SC Union Maricopa Raiders. My name's John Reno. For Vetter Media, we say to you all good night, and we will see you all next time on the pitch. Thank you.
Martin, Nico gonna shoot the recovery. Once again the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That motor guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
Malcolm on the right side. The shot and the goal!